Welcome to a new video. In this video, we will solve challenging questions in logarithms. This is the second part of the questions that I solved. If you didn't watch my previous video about challenging questions 1, I recommend you to take a look at this. In this video, we will solve 3 questions as well. We are given the function as f of x is equal to logarithm of x minus k in base x, and here it is said that k is a positive real number, and if f of 3k is given as 2 divided by 3, and then what is the value of k? Well, firstly, let's see what is f of 3k, okay? So in the function f of x, just plug 3k in x, and that is gonna be logarithm of 3k minus k, and the base is 3k, guys, because the base was given as x. So from here, and by the way, this is equal to 2 divided by 3, guys. And in the next step, logarithm of, if you subtract k from 3k, then we're going to have 2k. And the base is 3k. And that is 2 divided by 3. We will just apply the basic logarithm rule, okay? Just bring it over here as we did so far in our all videos. 3k is going to come to the right, okay? And then 2 divided by 3 is going to come as a power to that number, and then we're going to bring 2k down as it is. So after this, it becomes a question about exponential functions. The topic becomes powers and exponents question, and then what we're going to do is, okay, let's take the third root of both sides. Okay, we're going to take the third root of both sides, and while doing this, that 3 is going to come as a power to both 2 and k, guys. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3, which is 8 times k cube. And that is going to be, those numbers will be gone. So on the right, we're going to have 3k square, guys. So just distribute that 2 also inside the parentheses. And once we do it, we're going to have 8k cube is equal to 3 square is 9, 9 times k square, guys. So divide both sides by 8 here, okay, these are gone. And then k cube is, let me write it here, k cube is 9 divided by 8 times k square. And then divide both sides by k square, and these are gone. So from here, k cube divided by k square, that 2 is gonna come here as a negative. So it's going to be k to the power of 3 minus 2, which is k, guys. The left side is k, and the right side is 9 divided by 8, and that is the answer, guys, which gives us the answer as B. And let's continue with the next question. In this question also, we are asked to find a relation between x and y, and it says which one is correct. So I will just write x and y first. So x is e to the power of 2 times cosine t, and if I take the ln of both sides, okay, ln, and then the right side is going to be equal to, guys, 2 cosine t. Why? Because ln is ln e, you know, that is log e in base e, and that is 1, guys. And if there is a power like this, 2 cosine t, and then that number is going to come directly in front of logarithm of e in base e, and because logarithm of e in base e is 1, so the right side is equal to exactly 2 cosine t, and the left side is ln x, guys. And if I divide both sides by 2, okay, and then I see that cosine t is ln x divided by 2, guys. And then I'll do a similar thing for y. Okay, y is e to the power of 3 sine t. And if I take the ln of both sides, okay, and then the right side becomes 3 sine t, and the left side is ln y. From here also, I'm going to divide both sides by 3, and these are gone. So sine t, I got sine t as ln y divided by 3, guys. So I have sine t here, and I have cosine t here. I know that, okay, just let me write it at the top on the right. I know that sine square t plus cosine square t is 1, and I'm going to benefit from that formula, okay? So once I take the square of cosine t, okay, take the square of this, and then take the square of sine t. and then I'm going to have cosine square t plus sine square t, and that is equal to, guys, ln x divided by 2 square plus ln y divided by 3 square. I know that the left side, okay, is 1. So 1 is ln square x divided by 4 plus ln square y divided by 9. And I want to get rid of the denominator parts. And if you think the least common multiple of 4 and 9, okay, just let me write it here. Least common multiple of 4 and 9. And because 4 and 9, they are relatively prime numbers, and their least common multiple number is 4 times 9, which is 36. So I'm going to multiply, okay, both sides by 36. 36 times 36. And if I distribute this, okay, and the left side is, of course, 36, and the right side is, if you multiply 36 by this, the first term, okay, 4 is going to cross out 36, and 9 is going to left over, so it's going to be 9 ln square x plus, and then if you divide 36 by 9, then I'm going to have 4, so it's going to be 4 ln square y, and that is equal to, guys, c. As you can see at the beginning, actually it looks like very complicated question, but once you get into it, then it becomes easier and easier. Of course, in order to see all of those, steps, you need to have more practices to see those, steps exactly and clearly. So I definitely recommend you to solve many questions about this topic to be faster and to see, those kind of steps and to see how the solution is gonna go. And let's continue with the next question. And this is our last question in this video. We are given to us ln x plus ln y is 9 and ln x minus ln y is 3. So by using those two statements, what is the value of logarithm of x in base y? Here, we will do two things to find out x and y. If you add them up, then the ln y, those are going to be gone. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 ln x, just 1 ln, and 9 plus 3 is 12. And if you divide both sides by 2, then these are gone. So ln x is 6, guys. And if you put e on both sides, you put e as a base, and then the left side becomes x. So x is e to the power of 6, guys. And I will do a similar thing to find y. Let me write the equations again. Ln x plus ln y is 9, and ln x minus ln y is 3, guys. So what I'm going to do is, I have two equations, first order equations with two unknowns, and I'm going to eliminate right now ln x. How? Multiply the second equation by -1, and then once you do it, we're going to have ln x. I'm going to write the first equation as it is, plus ln y is 9. And now the second equation becomes negative ln x plus ln y is -3, guys. Now if you add them up side by side, these are gone. So I'm going to have 2 ln y, and the right side becomes 6. And if you divide both sides by 2, okay, these are gone. And I found out that ln y is, let me write it here, ln y is 3, guys. And if you put e on both sides, okay, and the left side becomes y, and the right side becomes e cubed. Now I found out that y is e cubed and x is e to the power of 6. So we are asked to find the value of logarithm of x in base y. So I'm going to put those values in this logarithm. Logarithm of, instead of x, I'm going to put e to the power of 6. And instead of y, I'm going to put e to the power of 3. And that is equal to, guys, if you remember, that 6 was coming up front as a multiplication, okay, 6 times. And that 3 was coming up front as a division. So 1 divided by 3 times logarithm of e in base e, guys. So here we have 6 divided by 3 times logarithm of e in base e. In other words, ln e, which is 1. And the result is going to be 2, guys, which gives us the answer as b. And this is the last question in this video and last video in this series as well. I hope you like it. If you have any question about anything about logarithm, then you can just put them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the other videos.